Yo, what's up, my fellow quality men? Today, I want to talk about what gets you friend zoned and passed over for bad boys. So, I had a comment in the Facebook group by a gentleman named Zachary. And Zachary said he's a former nerd who constantly got passed over for bad boys and friend zoned. And so rather than working on improving with women, he just focused on his finances and working hard, and he ended up buying a house and becoming involved in the community. And so first to that, Zachary, I would really like to say, great job. I think that's awesome that you took it on yourself to go and improve your life and your circumstances in a way that benefited you. That's hugely important, and actually it's half of the answer here. On that same note, Zachary also said, I'm a 27-year-old, but I've never taken a woman on a date. And to that I say, dude, what the fuck? All right? Like, I understand different people have different circumstances. Maybe you live in a small town. Maybe you're religious. Maybe you just had a hard time. I get that. But 27 years old is a full-grown man. And as a full-grown man, missing out on the enjoyment and the happiness and the satisfaction that having romantic relationships with women gives you is, to me, unacceptable. Not because you're wrong, because I want you to have those things, so it's unacceptable for me to not say something to help you get it. You deserve that, because I can tell you're a hardworking, good guy, and so I want to help you get that, because honestly, you deserve that. It's unacceptable for any grown man, in my opinion, at any age, to not have some happiness, commitment, satisfaction, wonderful love, and compassion, companionship with women in their lives. So today I'm going to help you out with that as much as I can a little bit, Zachary, and any other guy who's struggling with that. So I understand this problem. I used to be a big video game nerd, and when I was in high school and university, playing online Age of Empires 2 was on my to-do list. I would not do anything without it, so I get that. And actually, when I was really young, there's a girl I was interested in, and I asked her friend about her, and her friend told me, you know, my friend thinks you're really nice, she just doesn't think you're very cool. And that to me really hurt me, because I realized that it didn't matter how nice I really was, if I was a great guy. If I did not present myself and communicate myself in the right way, I would lose opportunities with women I was interested in who may really like my personality just because I didn't know how to do that. So I know that when you're getting passed over for bad boys and getting friend zoned, that it hurts and it stings and it feels like it isn't fair. And to be fair, we have this sort of mistaken belief that if we show a woman how available we are, how good we'll be to her, be there for her, that she'll recognize we'll make a great partner and she'll want to be with us. But the fact of the matter is, that just isn't true. It's just a mistaken belief that guys make. Women want that kind of guy when he also does other things. Now, it's kind of like if you were to go and focus on other parts of your life, like you have, like making your finances, like buying your house, like doing these sorts of things, it's kind of like if you have this pain, like a sliver in your finger, and it's just a little pain, but it's there, so you ignore it for a little while, like I can live with it, I can get used to it, so you do. But then it gets infected, and then it gets pus-filled, and you're like, yeah, no, it's okay, I can still live with it. I'm just gonna leave it alone, I'm not gonna do anything about it. It hurts, but I can see a problem, but I'm just gonna deal with it, no big deal. And you leave it long enough, and then your whole finger becomes infected, and it turns into like flesh-eating disease. It starts eating your whole body, and at this point, you gotta take drastic measures. You lose your finger, you lose your hand, you need a serious row of antibiotics, going to the doctor, doing tests, all these sorts of things to fix the problem. And the truth is, you could have fixed it way back when. And some of the things you're doing are part of the fix. But at the same time, when you distract yourself and ignore the problem entirely, you actually make it worse. Because the sooner you take action on it, the sooner it is to fix. But if you never take action on it, then the chances are the more you ignore it, the worse it probably gets. because problems don't get better by ignoring them or focusing on other things that aren't the problem. So, okay, what actually makes women want these bad boys and friend zone you instead? And it's very simple. It's what everyone wants. It's the reason why very famous people, rich people, end up overdosing on drugs. People drink and smoke and make bad choices and do dangerous things in their lives that may not be best for them. And this is simple. It's emotional stimulation. Those bad boys provide stimulation for her in an interesting, fun way. So when she's with them, she feels like this is a good time for me. I want to spend time with that person. He's challenging, he's fun, he's playful, he's teasing, he looks somewhat high value. So if I go out with other people, my friends see me with him, they think, oh, that guy's all right. I can see why she might be interested in him. And he provides good emotions, compliments, touches, flattering things, and he provides somewhat negative emotions, teasing, challenging, maybe, pointing out things that are true that aren't really great about her. And she realizes that this is a guy where she's going to have this up and down sort of emotional roller coaster that makes her interested. Because even if he's got money and he's famous and he takes her on great vacations, if he's boring, she's not going to want to stay there, even if she's there for a little bit. So, how does one be emotionally stimulating so she becomes interested and wants to be around him all the time? Even sometimes seeks him out to be with him. So you don't actually have to do anything. She will do the work. Well, actually, I cover parts of that in my course, Date Quality Over Quantity. There's specific portions on exactly how to be valuable to her. And one of the things is being emotionally stimulating. I go deep into that with 20-some different ways you could potentially use. You don't need all of them, but just some of them that you could use to make her emotionally interested in you. Now, that isn't the entire solution, but it's a solution to this part of your issue. So, to you, Zachary, and to any other guy who's watching this, if you would like to get some ideas, get clear on how you can also be more emotional stimulating and stop getting friend zoned and pass over for bad boys, then you can do one of two things. You can send me a PM, or you can book a call with me, a free 60-minute strategy call, and we'll get deep and clear into what's your issue you're having issues with there and where you want to go with it. All right? So if you are a committed action taker, if you want genuine connections with women, and if you want to improve yourself in all aspects, not just dating, then you can send me a message or you can book a call using the link down below. All right, gentlemen, I look forward to seeing you later. To a quality life. Peace.